no time. None at all. It's either you catch me on a live. Sorry, I'm doing it at 12. Hey, I got a window, because, people be, this ain't my tilt. But, people be watching TV and that shit be, you know, distracting. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it in my background. But, hey, catch me when you catch me. But I knew. And also, before we get started, though, hope you being high vibrational. Hope you staying vibing and vibrant always. Not let no one disturb your peace. But I knew this was happening. I knew this was happening. I knew it. There was protecting their golden boy. I knew this shit was happening. We're going to go over this audio. I'm not going to show anything, but we're going to go over this audio. And I'm going to chop, cut, like I used to do. And I'm going to, slide in, give my opinion. And we're going to continue. So let's hear this audio from Formula Fury. Shout out to Formula Fury, small channel. But he kicked some game, though. Let's hear this out.
No one saw this coming. Not the engineers, not Charles Leclerc, not even Ferrari's own strategy department. It started off like any other weekend at the Canadian Grand Prix. The weather was stable, the atmosphere calm, and the paddock routine. Ferrari looked composed, with both drivers ready to gather data and build momentum. Leclerc, still the team's pride, had confidence in the setup. Hamilton, meanwhile, was quietly adapting, logging laps, experimenting with the SF25's balance. But then came FP2, and everything changed. What looked like just another data run turned into something much more. The telemetry data from Hamilton's car wasn't just good, it was surgical, smooth, decisive, almost too perfect to believe. Through every braking zone, every throttle input, every corner rotation, the numbers told a story words couldn't. Engineers crowded around the monitors, watching the live data in silence. Sector after sector, Hamilton wasn't just quick, he was redefining what was possible in that car. In areas where the SF25 had struggled all season, like rear-end stability in low-speed corners, Hamilton found
good
where there wasn't supposed to be any. By the time the run ended, the atmosphere inside the Ferrari garage had shifted. No one said it out loud, but everyone felt it. This wasn't just about performance. It was about leadership and control.
We are listening to Ferrari protecting their golden boy. Because they honestly think that pretty boy Charles Leclerc is on my boy Lewis Hamilton level. No, the fuck, he's not. No, he's not. And it's been shown that he's no leader. I'm sorry. I don't care if he's been with them for 7 years. And check this out. Before I continue, if you got a short attention span, I'm sorry, jump your ass out. Hey, before I continue, see, made me lose train of thought. Fucking with y'all. Fucking around with y'all. Hey, they've been giving my boy Lewis Hamilton a hard problem. While everything is going on right now, right? While the world is turning to shit, it's getting very hard for me to ignore the volcanoes that's going off. All the shit that's going on, we are at war, literally. Anytime you could be asleep, wake up and a damn city and got nuked. So to continue to just do stuff that I like to do and ignore the shit that's going on is getting very hard by the day. I don't know about anybody else. Maybe people like to just be delusional. I don't know. Put their blinders on and I don't know, let's talk about some damn sports games or something. Or me talking about Formula One. It's getting very hard to not talk about what's going on right now. But let's continue though. I don't want to be no low vibration, fear mongering person. Let's keep the vibes high. Let's continue what we on. And afterwards, if y'all want to continue to talk about some shit, about all this crazy stuff that's going on with Tehran and Iran and Syria and them bombing each other and all this and Trump. Bruh. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, Leclerc watched the numbers come in. Identical setup, identical track conditions, yet a completely different level of execution. Ferrari had built the car, but suddenly, only one man was unlocking its full potential. And he wasn't just ahead on the stopwatch. He was shaping the conversation inside Ferrari with pure data-driven brilliance.
Damn right he was. Damn right. He's not an 8-time world champion for nothing. So why will Ferrari bring him in for no reason, right? Why will Ferrari bring Lewis Hamilton in for no reason? And then have him play second fiddle to Charles Leclerc? It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. But the data or data, however you want to put it, it's showing. He must have got to take a shit. It's showing what's up. Charles Leclerc is not on the same level as my boy. Not even fucking close.
And everyone expected Leclerc to lead the charge for Ferrari. He had the momentum, the team's trust, and a car tailored to his feedback. He's been with Ferrari for years. He knows how the engineers think, how the SF25 reacts under pressure. Hamilton, despite his 7 titles, was still the newcomer, still adapting, still learning the car's rhythm.
Exactly. Lewis Hamilton haven't even been in the car for a full year and already outperforming Charles Leclerc. Already. But these Italians want to be delusional and protect him. Let me go get my doggy real quick, all right? Y'all can stay here or I'll leave. I don't give a fuck.
It was only his 9th race in red. Most thought he was still in transition. This was supposed to be Leclerc's weekend, his circuit to shine on. The team had quietly lined things up for him.
Wouldn't it be cool if building a website felt like working in your favorite design tool?
I almost spit that shit out.
Cleaner run plans, priority in debriefs, every sign of a lad driver. But Friday changed everything. Hamilton's FP2 run shook the very foundation of that internal structure.
Sure did.
The SF25, which had looked nervous all season, suddenly looked calm under him. Every line, every acceleration point, smooth, controlled, as if the car had been built for him. The engineers didn't need to say it. The numbers spoke. In a team where dynamics are everything, expectations no longer matched reality. Leclerc wasn't the only driver Ferrari looked to for answers. With Leclerc out of FP2 after a crash, all eyes.
He crashed. Charles Leclerc crashed last race. So Ferrari, since they've been protecting him, because they don't want Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc with the exact same hardware. No. Because like this video finna say, it's going to expose their golden boy. All said and done. When it's all said and done, yes, they want to win championships. But behind closed doors, these Italians, if Charles Leclerc can honestly step up to the plate out of nowhere, let's say he just got the golden juice or some shit, and start honestly outperforming Lewis Hamilton with the same machinery, who do you think they're finna pick? Who do you think they are about to pick? They're about to pick something that's their own race. Trust me. I'm don't even go with this race shit. But they are about, and Italians, the ones with the most pull in Formula One itself. There's nobody got more pull than Ferrari on the grid. They pull runs deep in Ferrari. I mean, in Formula One. They damn near own Formula One. They tell the FIA damn near what to do. When they robbed Lewis Hamilton, that was what, 2021? Of his 8th title? Robbed him in front of the damn world. If people was rolling with Ferrari would have had that championship back in a matter of hours. Literally. They wouldn't have did that total wolf Mercedes bullshit. Oh, do you want us to fight for you, Lewis Hamilton? Get the fuck out of here.
Shifted to Hamilton. It was supposed to be a quiet session. Solo laps, tyre checks, nothing dramatic. But when Hamilton rolled out, something felt different. Ferrari's usually composed engineers were glued to their screens. At first, it was curiosity. Then the data started pouring in, and silence followed. This wasn't just smooth driving, it was something else. In braking zones, especially turn 3, Hamilton was going deeper and later, but the car remained stable. No twitching, no lockups, no corrections. Absolute control. Out of turn 10, the throttle traces were even clearer. On the power earlier and more confidently. No lift, no hesitation. His application looked robotic, precise, like he was wired into the car. It wasn't flashy, it was devastating. And then came the genius, his ERS deployment. Most drivers spread their energy evenly. Hamilton didn't. He backed off in sector 2, looked like he was coasting, but it was strategy. He saved battery and unleashed it in sector 3. Nearly 3/10 gained in one move. He blasted down the straight through the chicane with more power than anyone expected. That kind of thinking isn't instinct, it's understanding. Meanwhile, Leclerc's garage told a different story. Same.
What? What? Exactly. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Setup, same downforce, same engine modes. But the lap traces, totally different.
Totally
Leclerc was
different.
making corrections, adjusting mid-corner, fighting understeer where Hamilton wasn't. It wasn't that Charles drove poorly. He didn't. Hamilton just executed better, cleaner, sharper. In F1, where tenths matter, execution is everything. The difference wasn't in the car, it was in the driver. By qualifying, tension inside the Ferrari garage was thick.
Exactly. It's in the driver. Ferrari been protecting Charles Leclerc this entire time. I know they want their Italian boy to be number 1, to lead the team, but I'm sorry. Nobody, and I mean nobody on the grid can fuck with my boy Louis bait. I'm sorry. Maybe Max would be a good competitor. He would. But we already seen in 2001 when they robbed him of his 8th title. Max Verstappen was on fresh tires, right? He was on fresh tires. And Lewis Hamilton was on some old out tires. And Max Verstappen still had a hard time getting past him. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it messed up at all. No. Go watch that race in Abu Dhabi in 2021. When it took everything in Max Verstappen to pass him and damn near couldn't even pass him on fresh tires. Don't get it. Don't get it twisted.
Engineers spoke less. Mechanics double-checked everything. Leclerc was back, trying to reset. But something had changed since FP2, and everyone knew it. Q3 arrived, and both drivers had the same tools. But only one was in complete control. Hamilton's cornering speed through turns 7 and 8 was up to 6 kilometers per hour faster than Leclerc's. That's not just talent, it's precision. And he did it with less steering input. While Leclerc corrected mid-turn, Hamilton's car looked like it was on rails. Cleaner entry, tighter apex, smoother exits. It was surgical. And then came the part that stunned the engineers. Earlier in the weekend, Hamilton flagged a slight steering lag, just a delay mid-corner. Ferrari didn't fix it. Hamilton didn't argue. He adapted. He changed his input rhythm, smoothed his timing, neutralized the lag manually. That adaptability is rare.
That's what an 8-time world champion does. An 8-time world champion does. Did you hear that? He adapted. Leclerc don't come close. I'm sorry. And since this season started, they've been protecting and acting like Charles Leclerc is on Lewis Hamilton level. Are you mentally ill? Are you mentally ill? What? Charles Leclerc have never won not one championship. Not one. But this season, though, he want to come back in. Hold on. You gonna chill with me, bud? Chill, calm down, relax. Chill, calm down, relax. So you wanna say what's up to the peoples? Huh? Bud? Huh? His name Jehovah. Call him a little raspy though. But look, chill out, buddy. Chill out.
That's a driver in total control. By session's end, Hamilton was 0.6 faster than Leclerc. Same car, same setup. One reached the limit. One did.
Same car, same setup. And you see the data. The data proves everything. Leclerc can't fuck with Lewis Hamilton. Let alone, anybody on the grid. Chill out. Let alone anyone on the grid. No one can outdrive my boy. No one. And that's been proven. The beginning of the season. Qualify. And then the sprint race. That Ferrari, no one can deny this. I'm sorry. And can tell me differently. Ferrari. The Scuderitas gave Lewis Hamilton a car that was too good. He made the rest of the field look like they wasn't even racing. The FIA, this is my own personal belief. I'll break my damn necklace. The FIA got at Ferrari and was like this: do not give that black man a car that's set up like that ever again. Ever again. He's going to make, let alone, yes, we want a championship. Yes, we want to be back on the podium. But we want our own to do it. If not, like they just brought Lewis Hamilton in just for marketing. Do you know Ferrari stock and sales have quadrupled since Lewis Hamilton came into the team? They making so much money off a dude. It's not even funny. Even with the problems, Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton haven't stood on the podium not one time this season. Not one time. But who have? 3 times. Yeah, I think 3 times. Or twice. Correct me if I'm wrong. Charles Leclerc. So you telling me an 8-time world fucking champ in 2 teams dominated and then come to one of the most dopest teams and can't even get on the podium, but his teammate can do it.
Didn't. Ferrari didn't say it, but the silence in Leclerc's garage said enough. Engineers and strategists had a new question. Has Hamilton just become Ferrari's lead driver? After qualifying, the change in Leclerc was clear. No anger, no blame, just silence.
Because he knows already. He been knew. But Ferrari been protecting Charles Leclerc. Why? He's a damn Italian also. Duh.
This was his weekend, his track. But now he was behind. Not because of luck or failure, but because Hamilton was simply better. The shift didn't stay on paper. It entered the mind.
Swiss engineer created a portable cooling system that's so efficient, it's making old ACs obsolete.
Ferrari never officially declares a lead driver, but influence is louder than words. And that influence now belonged to Hamilton. In debriefs, engineers started with his data, his braking, his throttle, his lines. His style became the baseline, not out of favoritism, but performance. The numbers made the case. Quietly, the trust pivoted. Leclerc felt it, not just in lap times, but in the garage energy. In F1, especially at Ferrari, leadership matters.
And one thing now, in today's time, the fans can see. You can't hide anything no more like how it was back in the day when Michael Schumacher was around, when Kimi Räikkönen was around. You can hide shit. You can't do that no more. The fans are going to know it immediately. You can't hide anything no more. Everything is out in the open for the fans to see, for them to see. The fans is controlling the narrative down. And I love that. My boy even throwing himself under the bus because he want to protect this team that act like they don't know what the hell they're doing. Like they're just brand new to Formula One or something.
Engineers ask, what did Lewis do? Instead of, how do we fix Charles? The power dynamic shifts. And that shift was underway. The edge, the calm, the influence. It all pointed to Hamilton. What happened in Canada wasn't just one session. It was a shift in Ferrari's thinking. If Hamilton keeps this form, the team may start leaning into his feedback. Not officially, but in ways that matter. Strategy meetings, development updates, setup preferences.
Everything.
These small decisions, who gets parts first, whose data guides direction, start defining who the team truly backs. Leclerc isn't out. He's still fast, still embedded in Ferrari. But he's no longer untouchable. Hamilton's performance was calm, calculated, connected, and Ferrari knows that wins titles. If this continues, Ferrari may quietly recalibrate. No formal number one, just trust shifting, and right now, it's shifting to Hamilton. While Ferrari handles this silent shift, other teams face their own tensions, louder ones. McLaren's internal battle between Norris and Piastri plays out on track and radio. Public, messy. Ferrari's is different. No team radios, no wheel banging. Just engineers changing who they listen to first. Red
Of course. Why wouldn't you why wouldn't you listen to Lewis Hamilton? A person that have never won no championships can barely get on the podium. And you have a I'm sorry, Senna, I said that. You have a 8-time world champion. Same color as me. An 8-time world champion. You think they just brought him in for no reason? No. You read the data or the data from him. The hell with protecting him. I'm sorry, Charles Leclerc. I'm sorry, but you're second man, bruh. Accept it. And now that the data's out and y'all have the same machinery, for whatever reason, we know the reason. You can't fuck with Lewis Hamilton. You can't drive like him at all. I'm sorry.
Bull and Mercedes are watching. They know if Ferrari unites behind Hamilton, it could be dangerous. Hamilton's done it before, reshaped teams with less. This isn't just a performance swing, it's a political shift.
He did that at McLaren with lame, jealous ass Nico Rosberg. And Nico Rosberg was a good driver. But still, he couldn't do it. He couldn't continue. He couldn't keep that up. It was too much. He wasn't a real champion. He got that one championship and bounced. And then my boy, I was finna say transport. Jumped over to Mercedes and dominated season after season after season after season after season after season. 8 titles, motherfucker.
And the grid knows how powerful that can be. Hamilton may not yet have a championship car, but weekends like this plant something deeper. What happened in Canada wasn't just data, it was a power move. The kind of performance that makes a team rethink everything. Because when a 7-time champion finds pace like that in a car still evolving, it sends a message. I'm ready. Are you? That telemetry run was more than impressive. It was influence in motion. Every 10th gained, every manual adaptation, built a case for Ferrari to listen. If they do, if the team aligns behind this level of execution, 2025 might become the comeback story Hamilton's been chasing. But if they hesitate, if old loyalties hold them back, they won't just lose a race. They'll lose time, momentum, maybe even the title. Because in Formula One, the numbers never lie.
Never.
Sometimes they do change everything.
And sleep all the way down. All the way.
If Ferrari want to win some championships, you listen to Lewis Hamilton at all costs. Or you're going to stay exactly where you're at. And I wouldn't be surprised if my boy took the exit. Like, you know what? I just can't do it no more. Y'all act like y'all not even a damn Formula One team. So, Ferrari, push Charles Leclerc to the fucking side. Push him to the side. And you concentrate on the 8-time world champion. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't understand. Listen up, and maybe you will understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Formula One, my man. But Charles Leclerc, you're second driver, my boy. You're not getting with Lewis Hamilton. I'm sorry. You're not. Clearly as day. And All this protection, that Ferrari been doing because they don't want to expose you. The Formula One guys themselves have brought it to light and forced Ferrari that any upgrades, well, at that time when you had that crash, they had no choice but to go with Lewis Hamilton. No choice. And somehow, some way, y'all ended up with equal machinery. Equal. This is what Ferrari been denying themselves the entire time. A car don't go from like the beginning of the season, dope how it was, quali, sprint race, domination, to all of a sudden the damn car just don't work no more. Broken floors. And the next thing you know, we're talking about structural flaw built into the car itself. Now it's starting to act right. They gave my boy a new floor. They gave him a new floor. And guess what? Nico Rosberg, the McLaren teammate that he used to have, looked at the data like this. Something's not right. I raced against this guy before. I know just how good he actually is. Nah, a little bit of twitching, car unstable, rear end losing grip. He's fighting the wheel. And that's one thing about the internet. The information gets out just like that. Give me two. It gets out very quick. Very quick. And they can't hide it no more. They can't hide it from the public no more. Now you got the damn fans controlling the narrative. And I love it. I love it. They can't hide nothing no more. And it's very good. And what just happened this last race show clearly, undeniably shows that Charles Leclerc is nowhere near on Lewis Hamilton level. Not even close. And we got Max Verstappen maybe going to Mercedes. You got George Russell in Mercedes driving driving for his life, because all it's going to take is Max Verstappen to jump out of Red Bull, uses his escape clause, jump out of Red Bull, and if he want to go to Mercedes, Kimi Antonelli is not going nowhere. He's the rookie in Mercedes. George Russell, you're out of here, Tiny Tim Little Johnny. Take your ass to Austin Martin. And that might be a good setup for George. Because right now, George is making it very very hard for Mercedes to get rid of him. George is a good driver. He's making it very hard for Mercedes. The better that George Russell drive, George Russ grease, the better that he drive, it's going to become, even if Max Verstappen becomes available, Total Wolff might be like, nope, take your ass to Austin Martin. We don't even want you, Max Verstappen. You're a crybaby anyway, with your dive-bombing ass. We gonna stay with Kimi Antonelli, the rookie, and we gonna stay with motherfucking Russ Grease. So now where you gonna go, huh? Take your ass to Austin Martin. And then you got Cadillac coming into play. My boy Checo, the Mexican baby, finna be at Cadillac. How do you think Max Verstappen got the championships that he got? It was because of Checo. No one liked to talk about that. It's because of Checo. Literally blocking cars, helping him gain leads. He wasn't doing this shit by himself. Max Verstappen only got one championship, I would say, by himself. Not even with no help of a teammate. One championship. The other three, those was the help of Checo, my fellow Formula One friends. The Mexican, Checo, helped that white boy get those championships. Facts. If it wasn't for the Mexican, Max Verstappen wouldn't have shit. Period. That's how I feel. Period. So, it seemed like, yo, what up? Hey, hit that like button. Y'all wanna try? Hey, we got hit that like button. Let me see. Every time gets help. Yeah, every time gets help. But guess what? My boy Lewis Hamilton didn't have no help. He literally had to race Nico Rosberg when he was with McLaren. When he was with Mercedes. Who's the white boy he was with? When he was, oh my gosh. The F1 guys are going to strike my ass down. Who was the white boy he was with when he was with Mercedes? They all sent back. Everybody sent back. Who was the white boy? Bottas. My boy Bottas. Yes. Bottas wasn't helping Lewis Hamilton like that. No. Not how Checo was. No. Checo was literally holding up cars for Max Verstappen to fucking have the biggest leads, literally blocking. Literally. Lewis Hamilton had a dominant car. Even if he was way in the back of the grid, he will creep all the way back like a video game. That's how fast, me personally, that Mercedes was too dominant. Too dominant. That's how he got the, and he's a good driver. We ain't finna take shit from my boy Louis Bay. But with that car though, it was unfair. It was unfair. But he killed it at McLaren, dominated at Mercedes, and then next thing you know, get to Ferrari and still dominate. The beginning of this season, when they did the qualifying and they did the first sprint race, that Ferrari was better than any Mercedes that Lewis Hamilton have ever drove. It was too good. Too good. It was supposed to be, it was almost like they took the black Mercedes and painted that bastard red. That's how good the car was. And then all of a sudden, you got an 8-time world champion. Can't even podium. It makes no sense. It was almost like they sabotaged his ass. The fuck was that? Like they sabotaged him. Let me see. No, I'm far from tripping. I'm far from tripping, bruh. I don't know what the fuck you on. I'm far from tripping. Hey, that Ferrari have never, ever been that good. No more. What you say? Let me see. They made Bottas back up people. And Hamilton gets... Show me one race. Show me one race of Bottas doing that. Clearly doing that. Show me one. I will look it up. Spain, Abu Dhabi, Monaco. Show me one. What year? When? Let me see. Ferrari is ass, but yes, Ferrari act like they don't even know what the hell is even going on. But they're protecting though. You got this side of the paddock and you got this side of the paddock. Half is they're split. Half want to progress with the new shit. And then the other half still want to be traditional and protect their own race. If Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc was on the same skill level and had the same driving potential to both win races like that, who do you think they're finna go with? They finna go with their own color. Trust me, don't get it. Don't get it up at the end of the day. don't let that shit fool you, little Johnny. They have clearly been protecting Charles Leclerc. Clearly. But now they have been forced because Charles Leclerc want to what? Run his ass. Charles Leclerc want to... Hey, and do you... Hey, did y'all see how he crashed? How the... My boy... It was like a little slight right-hander, and then Charles Leclerc went onto the grass, and then next thing you know, he just went into the damn wall. I'm like, bruh, put me in the car. Shit, I'll do better than that. It's a reason why you don't got no championships, motherfucker. Get your ass out that Ferrari. Take your ass to Williams. Take your ass to Williams, bruh. You've been with Ferrari 7 years and haven't got one champion. It can barely podium. Oh, but for whatever reason, let me see. When did you start watching F1? When did I start watching F1? Shit. Back when Lewis Hamilton was with McLaren. I remember Lewis Hamilton's first race. What's her name that drove for Ferrari? He thought he won, and Lewis Hamilton passed somebody, and Ferrari was cheering. Damn, I forgot her name. He raced for Ferrari. He was Italian too. I forgot her name. He was racing with Kimi Räikkönen. Iceman. They thought they won. Ferrari. Let me see. Brazil. Wait, you said Brazil 2008 was his first race? Shit. I don't know the year. I wouldn't even lie to you. Because I don't even know the year. I know y'all cause you ain't no Lewis Hamilton fan. You don't know the year. Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm no liar. I don't even know the year. I would have to look that shit up, cause for real. But I remember the race though. What's her name that drove for Ferrari with Kimi Räikkönen? The Italian dude. But they thought they won the race, and Lewis Hamilton passed the dude on the very last lap, and Ferrari was cheering "Oh, we won!" And then they came to find out. They came to find out that Lewis Hamilton actually gained the spot that he needed to win the championship. What's dude's name that drove for Ferrari, dude? He was even related to Felipe Massa. There we go. That's what the there we go. Hey, you better stay here, cuz you better sub to the channel and go tell your mama, your uncle, your brother, your fucking dog. Hey, cuz go watch Rico. He the dopest streamer on this motherfucker, for real. My boy, Felipe Massa. Hey, that that race was comedy. Cause did you see their face? They just knew they won. Then everybody started to look at everybody started to look at the TV no, calm down. Cause I think Lewis Hamilton we didn't win this shit. No, the look on their face was priceless, bruh. That shit was funny. Damn, that was some funny shit. That was some of bruh. That was some of the funniest shit ever of Formula One history. I'm sorry, that was the funniest shit ever. Damn, you sleep already? Man, that was funny, bro. And then you got Lewis Hamilton, old girl from the Pussycat Dolls, running up. Man, Lewis Hamilton was like, get the fuck off me. Like, move. And that was his girl at the time too. Get off me. Hey, Felipe Mazza not Italian? He not? I thought Felipe Mazza was Italian, cuz. I could have swore. Wait. He not? Felipe Mazza not Italian? I could have swore he was Italian. I could have swore Felipe was Italian, bro. And then, like, between that, you got Jason Button got lucky with one championship. Like, he got babied. Jason Button, his championship, he got babied to that championship. It was like the Formula One gods made every race rain. Every race have water and safety car. It was like he won his championship behind the safety car every single race. Oh, that Jason Button championship, bro. Oh my God. I was like, how can you get so lucky? There is nobody that been in Formula One history that got babied to a championship. Even Max Verstappen. And Max a good driver, but I like Max. I like Max Verstappen. But how he was driving towards my boy Lewis Hamilton, that dive bombing shit, being on my boy, put his car on top of my boy head. And didn't. Max Verstappen has got away with so much bull crap in Formula One. I see exactly how he only got 11. He got 11 points on his license. And George Russell. George Russell knew what he was doing last race. They got his ass though. He knew what he was doing last race. But before this season's out, I see Max Verstappen getting a full race ban. For real. 12 points on the license. I can see that happening. And George Russell, the last race, most definitely tried to make that happen, and they caught his ass. They caught his ass. Hey, George Russell won dirty. George Russell's cut. I wouldn't trust George at all. But now you got your boy Adrian Newey over there with Austin Martin, and you know the Airbender, and Honda is going over there. How do you think that Red Bull is so fast as the way it is? Even without Adrian Newey with it. It's the engine. That Honda engine is the shit. When they took that championship from Lewis Hamilton, those Japanese did not like that shit. No, they know that was a clear robbery. That was a clear robbery in front of the world. And them Japanese didn't like that at all. The Japanese are some honorable people. And to see them clearly cheat, there's no justifying that. They clearly, stupid ass old boy, I forgot his name, didn't follow the rule book. Was it Mozzie? No, not Mozzie. I forgot her name that cheated. Oh, this is not a. He said some stupid shit to Toto Wolff and clearly broke the rule book, so Max Verstappen can get that championship and barely got it. And he had brand new tires. My boy Lewis Hamilton tires was shot to shit. But man, I'm telling you. So now you got Cadillac. You got, let me see, anyone. Let me see. Anyways, my dude, I'm gonna go. Oh, for sure. Take care, my boy. For sure. Thank you for fucking with me though. But hey, this season, Ferrari better get they shit together. Quick. They still got some time. They still got some time. They do. Because if they can make that car, if they can make that car work how it did in the beginning of the season, right here, right now, starting next race, Lewis Hamilton will dominate every single race. It will be like a comeback like you've never seen before. Those McLarens didn't have it. Nothing on my boy Lewis Hamilton on that qualifying race. And when the sprint came, when the sprint came, yes, it was over one lap. I don't want to hear any of that shit. If he did it, trust me, I know one lap over much more laps is totally different. I understand that. I truly do. But as that car was working how it was working, nobody is seeing my boy Lewis Hamilton. So we're going to see from now on, because it's been like this. Lewis Hamilton haven't even been fighting for wins. He been fighting his own team. My boy been fighting his own team. Not even getting proper feedback from his race engineer. While Charles Leclerc is just driving to fucking victory. Like everything is perfectly okay. Because they want to protect him. But they can't protect him no more. Look into my big, beautiful soul seekers. They can't protect him no more. Got it? So, Ferrari, get your head out of your asses. And let's start to win some races. Get my boy, my boy Louis haven't even podium. But to see Lewis Hamilton in red on the podium, first place, the Formula One world is going to go crazy. Crazy. We haven't even got to see that yet. It's going to go crazy because we already know it's the start of some. Listen to me. Hear me out. Let Lewis Hamilton be in red, dominate in podium, first place. And you're going to see people lose their shit. Because he haven't even podium, not even third, since he been with Ferrari. Not even third. While Ferrari is protecting who? Charles Leclerc. And Charles Leclerc think he's the number one driver. The protection was so delusional in Charles Leclerc's head of what Ferrari was doing because they was protecting him so much. He thought he was the number one driver. He literally so delusional. He's literally so delusional. He started to think that he's on Lewis Hamilton. Crazy, huh? Crazy, bud. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. Super crazy. You're not on Lewis Hamilton level. Pretty boy Italian stallion. You're not. I'm sorry. get your ass to the back. Like I said before, get your ass to the back and let the 8-time world champion take control. Take control. Got it? Got it. Hey, I'm about to end this stream. I'm not sure if I may get to. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. I may get to. What's up, buddy? What's up, bud? Say what's up. Say we about to end the stream. Yes, we are. Huh? So we about to end the stream. We about to close this portal. Huh? I don't know if we'll come back or do a pre-recorded video. Humbug. Humbug. I love you. Hey, we about to end the stream, and I may come back and speak on something else. I just wanted to get this out here, and yeah. Shit, bud. I'm gonna end the stream, and I may come back. I'm not sure. And hey, but thank you for fucking with me on this. And I don't know. We may come back and talk. We may come back and talk about the crazy stuff that's going on, because literally right now as we speak, we're at war. And I know. I want to talk about other. All right, look. I want to talk about other stuff too. I want to talk about Formula 1. I want to talk about different stuff. But it's very hard to talk about different stuff when this is going on. Because me personally, I'm not no delusional person. I have very high sense of awareness of what's going on. So to just ignore what's going on, it's crazy. I don't see how. I'm gonna end the stream. I may come back. I don't know. Let me let my thoughts sit for like 5 minutes. I may come back. I may not. But what's going on right now? It's a damn. We can wake up and it won't be no New York. It won't be no Washington. You got volcanoes going off all over the world, all over the place, and let Yellowstone go off. Let Yellowstone go off. The United States is fucked. Stay loving. Stay high vibrational. We ain't using the word energy no more. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Keep your power to you. Keep your mojo in your balls if you're dealing with a female. Push the light in all this darkness that's going on. Keep your power to you, because it's very important. Ray, comment, sub, and if you fuck with me, the Cash App most definitely always in the description. Thank you for fucking with me on this live. I may come back, I may not, but we're gonna see. I'm out. Peace. Wanna say bye to him? Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. I didn't say lay down. Wanna say bye to him? Come here. Say bye. This is my little bud right here. I'm out. Peace.